Welcome to the Morton Book Nook.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Morton Book Nook. I'm Ashley Morton, your Usborne Books and More consultant, and I want to tell you about the Usborne very first reading set, okay? So Usborne uses synthetic phonics to help you teach your child how to read. Now we have a bunch of different tools for using that. We have dual readers, we have individual phonics readers, individual little books, and we have a couple of sets of very first reading books that kind of increase in difficulty and help you to systematically teach your child how to read. So synthetic phonics is a way of teaching your child how to read that involves teaching them to recognize the different phonemes or the different sounds that are present in our language. Okay, so the English language has 44 distinct phonemes that are represented by individual letters or by combinations of letters. And synthetic phonics is the way of teaching your child to recognize what letters make what sounds. Okay, so the Usborne very first reading set comes with 15 different titles, and it comes with a parent's guide. Okay, so the parent's guide is a really great thing for you as the parent. All right, it tells you all about phonics, synthetic phonics. Okay, gives you some common questions that people have asked about it. Things like, when should I start reading with my child? Or, my child's been reading for over a year at school but doesn't seem to be making any progress. Will your books help? Okay, so then it also has, so this box set was developed with a bunch of reading experts to help maximize the efficiency of this system. So it tells you a little bit about the experts that were consulted when making this product, and then it has our very first reading website. And there are so many other tools that you can use. So it also gives you a sample page of each of the books that are in the set. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and what it does for each one is it tells you which sounds that the particular book focuses on, and then it shows you how to use that book. Okay, so book 1 is Pirate Pat, and it gives you a page in Pirate Pat, and it says these are the letters that we're focusing on. Okay, so simple words made up of only the letters S-A-T, P-I-N, M, and D. Okay, and then it tells you read these words, your child reads these words. Okay, so then it goes through and it does that for each of the books that's in the set. All right, and then it tells you, once you get to the end, tells you what's next. Okay, and it gives you some other products that Usborne offers that once your child has mastered this set, this is what you can move on to. So I'm just going to show you each of the books. I'll give you a little look inside, just 1 or 2 pages, and then I'll show you each book has some puzzles at the end to help test for reading comprehension. Okay, so 15 books. Pirate Pat, that's number 1. Okay, here's a page inside Pirate Pat. Alright, it says, well, we were scared, but not our Gran. She went to look. That's the line that you read. And then it says, it is a man. That's the line your child reads. Okay, then at the end, puzzles. Alright, so you read the story, and then you turn the last page, and there are 3 puzzles that will help your child to review what he learned in the book, review the story, and review the words that he learned. It really helps with reading comprehension, which is an important skill when you're learning how to read. Okay, and then at the end it has some guidance notes for that book. Okay, that's for you to use as the parent. So each of the books is laid out that way, so I'm just going to show you each of the books in succession. So that was Pirate Pat. Number 2 is the Dressing Up box. Okay, so here is This is another one where the parent reads the first part and the child reads the second. It says, "Perhaps I'll be an artist. I can pick up a pen." Okay, so perhaps I'll be an artist. I can pick up a pen. Alright, so that goes through to the end of the story, and here is the first puzzle. Okay, match the speech bubbles to the picture. Okay, so your child has to read what's in the speech bubble on this page, and then has to match it to what's going on in the picture. So he has to not only read the words, but know what they mean together, and then match it to the picture. Reading comprehension. Okay? Number 3, a bus for Miss Moss. The first page in this one, Miss Moss could never keep still. Miss Moss had a mill on a hill. Okay? There we go. Book number 4, Dog Diary. Alright, here's another page inside. Right? It says, "All right, Pip, now you hop. I met a cat, and I did not nip." Number 5, Grizzly Bear Rock. Alright, so Sal's dream is to be in a rock band. I can hum, I can sing. Let me be in. Okay? So you read these words, your child reads these words. And then book number 6. The Queen makes a scene. Alright. The palace is sleeping, the moon is pale. A light in the night, and a thin, sad wail. Okay. Number 7. This one is Stop That Cow. So this is book number 7. It's the last of the dual readers. Okay, so this is the last one that has a part for you to read. From here on, your child reads the rest, reads the whole thing. So, Lily the silly cow wants to go far. This farm is so dull. How I long for a big red car. Okay, you see how there's fewer words for you to read and more words for your child to read. So it's just another way that it increases in difficulty as you go through. Alright, here's one of the puzzles. Look at the pictures together and try retelling the story. Alright, and then the guidance notes at the back. Alright, so those are books 1 through 7. And then as we go forward, 8 through 15, these are all just books for your child to read every word. Okay, obviously they read them with your assistance, but for the most part, your child should really just read it and try as hard as you can to read it by themselves, okay? Alright, so this one says how this book works. The story of Moon Zoom has been written for your child to read with your help. Encourage your child to read as much as they can, helping to sound out the words if they get stuck, okay? So this is Moon Zoom. Here's one of the pages. The moon is bright tonight. The attic fills with silver light. Jack cannot sleep. Alright. And then here we go, one of the puzzles. Match the words to the pictures. And then the guidance notes on this one. Here we go. So that's Moon Zoom. Number 9 is Run, Rabbit, Run. I spot 6 crocs in the park today. A little rabbit gets into trouble. Late night at the zoo. This is number 10. It's late at the zoo and the crowds go back home. I really love the way these are illustrated. This is one of my favorite ones. The illustrations. It's very pretty. So that's number 10. Number 11 is Wild School. Miss Blair, there's a hare on my chair. Can he share my lunch? So this one kind of really focuses on how that sound, air, can be represented in 2 different ways. Right? 12 is the Circus Under the Sea. Here we go. It says, Danny the dolphin says, "Hey, follow me. I'm going to the circus under the sea." It's so bright and colorful. I love it. Alright, So this is book number 13, Monster Diner. Hello there, are you open? We'd like to order dinner. Book 14, Night Fight. A sign is on the castle wall. Jousting today. Open to all. Alright, so that was Night Fight, and this is book number 15, Mr. Mystery. This is the last one in the very first reading set. Alright. Mr. Mystery came from a faraway land. Here's a puzzle. Choose from the 4 words at the bottom of these pages to fill the gaps in the sentences. So again, we have a sentence with a picture, sentence is missing a word, and you have to choose the right one that goes with it. And then the guidance notes. Alright. So, this is all of the 15 titles that are in the very first reading set. Alright. And this is, like I said, this is an incredible tool for teaching you how to teach your child how to read. It's a proven method. Synthetic phonics is a proven method, and it has definitely worked for so many people. My 4-year-old is a few books into this one, and he's doing really well. If you have any questions, you can go to mortonbooknook.com. You can also visit Usborne's Very First Reading website, okay? It's www.veryfirstreading.com. And yeah, this one is the smaller of the 2 phonics sets, but we also have individual phonics readers and all sorts of stuff. So get on my website, mortonbooknook.com, take a look and see which one works best for you and your child. Thanks very much. We'll see you soon.